Hello TUT team and welcome back. Coach Connor here, again taking you through this full body workout. And to get ourselves set up for success in today's class, all you need to do is ensure that your power bar is set up from our bottom attachment. You'll need your D handle with a single caliper, and an optional to have your Swiss ball for today's class as well. All right. I also want you to start yourself with heavier TUT plates set up, as we're gonna be starting with some lower body work today. I've got 100 pounds of tension here. You set up whatever is heavy for you, and that is all you need to know. Towel, water, mat, and a positive attitude are mandatory. Let's spend the next 35 to 40 minutes under tension together, okay? Feet are nice and wide. As always, we're gonna go through our dynamic warm-up before we get going. Before we move, we gotta get ourselves warmed up, okay? So, nice wide stance. We're gonna lean over to one side, stretch out the inner thigh, and rock over to the other. Going for about 30 seconds here. We're gonna warm up for the next 4 minutes, and then we'll jump right into things. We have 2 strength blocks for you today, 4 movements in each strength block, and a little bit longer sets, 45 seconds to 60 seconds per exercise. I'm gonna walk you through each exercise before we get going. And once we get going, we're gonna spend as much time under tension together as we can, all right? 10 more seconds here, and we're gonna turn this into a bodyweight squat with an alternating reverse lunge. In 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna squat right down, step back with one leg, come back to center, squat back down, reverse lunge with the other. Nice and steady here, just getting ourselves limbered up. We are gonna be starting with a front squat and a reverse lunge. So getting those movements prepped right here. 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna get into a front plank position just to warm up our core and our shoulders. In 3, 2, 1. Meet me down in that front plank position here on our toes or our knees, and we're simply gonna draw right hand to left shoulder and back down, left hand to right shoulder in alternating shoulder taps. I want you to brace your core, eat your shorts, eat your tights, squeeze your glutes is what I really mean, and keep those hips nice and steady as we alternate one hand across. If you're doing this from your knees, not a problem, as long as our hips are staying nice and steady. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and from our position here, all right, we're just gonna march it into that bear plank position, all right, and march it out. Tabletop, bear plank, whatever you wanna call it, as long as we're keeping our knees up off the floor, our back nice and flat. If we need to, we can drop our knees down, lift them back up. We go out, out, squeeze our glutes, in, out, out, squeeze, in. Good, 5 more seconds. I'm gonna get you back up on your feet here. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Up on our feet, 30 seconds of jumping jacks here. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Getting that heart rate up a little bit higher now. We're gonna finish with jumping jacks here, and then I'm gonna demonstrate our first four movements of our first strength block. We're gonna be working with our power bar first and foremost, and we're gonna be working those legs in a compound movement, front squat to a reverse lunge. 10 more seconds, team, here we go. Nice and quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give it a little shake out, have a sip of water while you're doing that, ensuring that our power bar is set up from our lower connection point down here. And again, we're starting with higher tension or heavier weight with our TUT plates. Our first compound movement, we're gonna have our power bar set up across our shoulders. We're gonna be getting into a front squat position, and we're gonna add a reverse lunge to the left. Front squat into a reverse lunge to the right. You're gonna be alternating back and forth. Our second movement will be getting down onto our knees, so ensure you have your yoga mat in place there. All right, we're gonna be dropping our hips down towards our heels, driving our hips forward, squeezing our glutes, and exhaling as we drive into a shoulder press. A hip extension, up into a shoulder press. We're then gonna flip underneath our power bar, laying on our back. Here, we're gonna drive our arms straight up in the air, along with our legs. I wanna do an alternating leg drop. If a straight leg doesn't work for you today, we can go with a bent knee, and we can draw it right back down into heel taps as well. From there, we're gonna get into a body weight movement here. You're gonna give me 10 mountain climbers, 1 push-up. Getting the heart rate up, working on some of that chest and core, It'll be 10 mountain climbers, 1, 2, 3 to 10, one single push-up, as many times through as you can in 1 minute. You'll have about a 30-second breather before we run that through 2 more times. So 3 rounds in total. All right, TUT team, here we go. It is time to get under tension. We're gonna have our power bar set up right across our shoulders here. We go from a front squat into an alternating reverse lunge, okay? So we go front squat into a reverse lunge with the left leg, front squat, reverse lunge with the right leg. In 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Inhale as you come down, nice proud chest. Exhale, drive up. One foot might come towards the center as you step the other foot back into that reverse lunge position. Set your feet again, front squat, reverse lunge. Once we get ourselves acquainted with that movement, we can start to pick up the pace, but as long as we are moving with good movement here, proud chest, eyes up, making sure that we're inhaling on the way down and exhaling on the drive up. 30 more seconds. We go front squat, left leg, front squat, right leg. Here we go. You're 35 seconds in. Big drive and step back. Drive and step back. Good. 10 seconds. Now we'll get down onto both of our knees on the floor here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Bringing our power bar down, coming down onto our knees on our mat here. We're gonna have our hands up at shoulder height, so bring that power bar up, making sure that our elbows are directly underneath our wrists here. We're gonna drop the hips down, exhale, drive the hips through, squeeze our glutes, and drive the hands up towards the ceiling for 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Drop it down, drive it through, drive it up. Hands back down to the shoulders. Drive it through, drive it up, down with control. Good. Now, based on how much tension you have on your TUT trainer today, you might be moving a little bit slower than me. You might be moving a little bit faster than me, but as long as we're under tension and we're moving continuously here for our full minute. Inhale. Exhale as we drive up. Squeeze the glutes, drive the hands. Nice job. Keep going here. Inhale down, exhale, drive. 15 seconds, and up. Nicely done. Sitting back into our heels, driving our glutes forward, driving the hands up to the sky. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and time. Bringing that bar right down. You're gonna flip over onto your back, grabbing the bottom of your TUT power bar. Option to simply hold on to the bar here as it is, or extend the arms out straight. As mentioned, we can have our knees bent or legs straight here for our leg drops. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Alternating leg drops. I'm gonna exhale as I drop, one leg at a time, ensuring that my low back is staying connected to the floor. Option to rest the head on the floor. And if we want a little more spice to this, I can try and hold my shoulders up off of the floor as I drop one leg at a time. And maybe you're right here with knees bent. Not a problem, as long as we're moving. And maybe we bring it down to tap one heel at a time. I would rather see you regress to one of these movements and ensure that your low back is on the floor, all right, than try to go for glory and get into your low back there, all right? Here we go, 15 more seconds. Let's bring those legs back up if we can. One at a time, nicely done. Breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and control back down. All right, simply getting onto our mat here. 1 minute, we go 10 mountain climbers, okay? So 5 aside, 1 push-up from your toes or from your knees. All right, let's get that heart rate elevated. Let's get that pump. 3, 2, 1, and we are off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down, set. Push up. And maybe we're marching it. 1, 2, whatever pace you're at. You give me 10 knee drives, 10 mountain climbers, 1 push-up. All right, 5 aside. Maybe it's from our knees. If we're from our knees, make sure we drive our hips forward, squeeze our glutes. Lots of tension at the bottom. They drive up. Here we go, come on. You're halfway through, 30 seconds left. 10 and 1. 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And maybe it's a march. As long as you're moving, team, come on, here we go. Keep that back nice and flat. 10 seconds to go. And we'll run it out here to finish. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, right to the bell, 2, 1, and time. All right, nice job, team. Okay, we've gone through all 4 exercises. We know what we're in for now. Adjust your TUT plates as necessary, whether you want to add tension or remove tension. But now we're back into our front squat, into our alternating reverse lunge. So take 15 seconds to grab a sip of water, towel off, get ourselves set up for round 2 of 3. Come back around, set our power bar back up on our shoulders. We're back up on our feet, team. Here we go. We go into that front squat, into the alternating reverse lunge. In 3, 2, 1, and go. We squat, we lunge. We squat again, we lunge to the other side. Good. You'll notice the machine will rotate with you. So you might not even need to move your feet at all as the machine rotates so that you're perfectly aligned with it every time we alternate from that squat into that lunge. Chest proud at the bottom of both your lunge and your squat. Good. We're over halfway through, team. Let's go. Leg drive. Get right down to the bottom. Let's go a little slower in this one. Nice controlled. Big drive. Control. Drive up. 10 seconds. Here we go. Couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna squeeze it in. Time. Power bar comes down. Whew, nice work. Shake those legs out. We're gonna get back down onto both knees here. Bringing our mat around, making sure we're comfortable. Comfortably uncomfortable here as we spend this time under tension together, as always. All right, so making sure that we're not too far away from the bar. Your knees are gonna be directly underneath your hands here, all right? You're gonna inhale down, drop the hips towards your heels. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, drive it up, then press. Send the hips back, hips through, then press. Good. Working on this compound movement here, getting the glutes engaged. Every time you press overhead, we're gonna make sure that our core and our glutes are braced and we're not getting into our low back. We're not flaring our ribs here to try to press that weight up. Good. 25 seconds, here we go. Drive it down, big squeeze, big drive. Good. Nice work, everyone. Let's get it. 12 seconds. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. All right. We get down onto our back once more. We go alternating leg drops for 1 minute. Option again to have our hands as they are on the power bar or drive it up. Extra hot sauce is to bring those shoulders up and hold it there the whole time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, I'm gonna start with my head relaxed on the floor. I'm gonna exhale every time I drop my leg to the floor. Driving my low back into the floor. Concentrate on each rep. Maintain as much tension as possible. Maybe we're here just simply holding the bar, head relaxed. Good. Maybe we're alternating the leg extension, 1 bent knee at a time. And maybe we're tapping our heels left and right, drawing from our lower abdomen there to bring the knee back in. All right, 20 seconds. Here we go. My legs are going straight up. Oof, I'm gonna hold my shoulders up. For style points, point your toes. Good. Come on, let's get it. 10 seconds. Shoulders up high if you're holding it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Right there. Okay, flip over onto your front. Mountain climbers and push-ups. All right, now you know exactly what you're in for. Can we push the tempo just a little bit here? All right, how many push-ups can you get in here in a minute? Ready? 3, 2, 1, and we are off. We drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set. Down and up. All right, running it out, marching it out. We're driving those knees right up the center. Get ourselves nice and braced for that push-up. Give me that depth in the push-up. Chest to deck. Good. Keeping our shoulders over top of our hands. Common error in our mountain climbers and our push-ups. We want to resist the tension and bring our shoulders back. So if you feel like you're in a down dog position, rock those shoulders forward best you can. And if we need to, bring those knees down for our push-up. Drive our toes down, lift those knees up. 20 seconds. Good, come on. Be a mix of march and sprints as long as we're moving. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna add that in just for fun. Good. All right, that's round 2 of 3. That was fun, let's do it again, right? Come on, let's get back up. Towel, water. You got about 20 seconds here to catch your breath. We're gonna keep it nice and short on our breather here. So we can keep that heart rate elevated, okay? Again, for our third round, last time we gotta do it, so adjust your TUT plates as necessary. You're gonna go for it, add a little more tension. Can you handle it? All right? Were we pushing ourselves a little bit too far last time? Maybe we need to bring it back, knowing this is the last time. Let's stay safe, let's stay under tension, okay? Power bar is up. Ready, team, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we go. Squat, and then reverse lunge. Squat, and lunge. All right, let's see you get that back knee down nice and low, okay? Drop it down, drive it up. Nice job. Alternating squat, lunge right, squat, lunge left. Moving the whole time. Bring that chest up and eyes up. Ooh, I almost forgot my front squat there. Nice job, team. 25 more seconds. Stay with me. Good. Making sure when we're at the bottom of our squat here, we're still maintaining tension in our core. That's why we inhale on the way down. Create that tension at the bottom and exhale, drive on the way up. Come on, one more time on each side here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. Bring that power bar down. Meet me in a kneeling position on both knees here. We're gonna go for that hip extension and shoulder press. Ready? Deep breath. 3, 2, 1, and we are off. Let's go. Bring it down, drive it up. Inhale down, drive it up. Good. Nice and steady. 1 full minute. Stay moving. Good. Squeeze the glutes, drive it up. Nice job. Whatever tempo you're at, this is your workout. I'm just here to push it a little bit, okay? Come on. Last time you gotta do it. Let's get it. Drive it up. Drive it through, drive it up. 20 seconds to go. Glutes engaged, big press. Last 15. Come on. Inhale down. Exhale, drive. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Oh yeah. All right. Shoulders are feeling it there. Flip it over. Let's get ourselves set up. Our leg drops. Last time you got to do it. Can you keep your legs straight for the entire minute? Maybe we try it for just 30 seconds. Maybe you just try it for 1 rep. All right, but I'm here to push it. So let's give it a shot. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Legs are straight. Maybe we're just holding on to our power bar as an anchor. Maybe we extend the hands up. Good. Drive your low back into the floor. Nice work. There it is. Put a smile on. Let's go. And if we need to stay moving, we extend one leg out at a time. Low back into the floor. Exhale as you drop. Halfway through. Let's go. If you haven't tried it yet, one time, get those shoulders up off the floor. One time, just to feel what it's like. Good. Maybe you don't hang out there. Maybe that's too much. Good. And maybe we stick it out for these last 12 seconds. Come on, 10. Count it with me. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. All right, no, I didn't forget about our mountain climbers and push-ups. I know you were hoping I was gonna forget, but we gotta get it in. One more minute of work, all right? Then we'll get a full break. We'll make a little adjustment to our machine, and we'll keep on keeping on, okay, team? Let's go. Hands down, 3, 2, 1, and run it out. Run it out, march it out. 10 climbers, 1 push-up. 10 climbers, 1 push-up. Maybe it's a march. Push-ups from your toes or from your knees. It doesn't matter to me as long as you got lots of tension in your core. All right, if you're from our knees, making sure that we're not in a down dog position, drive your hips through. Feel the connection in your glutes and a straight line from my shoulders right down to the backs of my knees there if I'm doing my push-up from my knees. 30 seconds, come on, let's go. Whether you're stepping it, marching it, sprinting it, let's go. Good, breathe, breathe, shoulders forward, hips down, back flat. Come on. Last 10 seconds, go. Let's get one more round. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and up, go. Finish it up and breathe. There you go. 3 rounds. We're gonna make some adjustments here to our machine. So while you're grabbing a little sip of water, toweling off and getting ourselves set up for our next round, we wanna make sure that we're gonna undo our power bar here, which, whoa, look at that. We wanna make sure we take our clips off first before we try to remove our power bar. The oxygen clearly is not yet back to my brain after that last set. So take off your plates. All right, now we can safely unclip our caliper here, bring it down to the bottom. Optional to remove our power bar here if you wish. We can work around it, so I'm gonna leave it on just to keep things a little bit easier here. Grab one D handle, all right? You're gonna attach that guy right down to the bottom. I'm gonna demo our next series of exercises here, and then we are away to the races. Again, we're gonna be going for about 45 seconds on each movement here. We're gonna be starting with a split squat with a single arm row. And we're gonna do that on each side, each arm, each leg, okay? So, exercise number 1 here, I'm gonna grab my D handle. Now, I've kept my tension pretty high here. You might wanna bring it down 1 or 2. All right, and as I feel this right now, I'm probably gonna bring it down after my first set, to be honest. We're gonna be in that split stance here. You're gonna come down to the bottom, row at the bottom, come back up. Down to the bottom, row at the bottom, come back up. 45 seconds on one leg, switch to the other side, 45 seconds on the other. From there, you're gonna have a single leg deadlift. So, one hand on the handle, my right hand's on the handle, my left leg is gonna be my base leg. We're gonna be working through our base leg. As I hinge towards the machine, all right, I'm gonna be reaching for the machine, reaching my back leg back, pulling up from my front heel to drive my hips through. Inhale down, exhale drive. You might wanna keep your back toe on the ground and turn that into a bit of a kickstand deadlift. We go 45 seconds on one side, 45 seconds on the other, and then you're definitely gonna have to bring the tension down on either side here. I'm gonna remove 2 clips on either side. We're gonna have our hand on the handle. We're gonna be getting into a chest fly from our bottom connection point. Our 4th and final exercise is gonna be optional to use our Swiss ball in a Swiss ball sit-up, all right? No, not sitting on the ball, feet flat on the floor, arms in front. I'm gonna pop the ball and roll up as high as I can. It's not gonna be very far, but creating that tension right here. Exhale as I reach up. Those are your 4 movements. We rotate through that 3 times through, okay? That's enough break time. Let's get to work, okay? I'm gonna put my plates back on, As I mentioned, I was gonna come down a little bit, so I'm actually gonna remove my 10 pounders here. So I'm gonna go from 100 pounds aside down to 80. All right, we've been working hard so far, and I feel like it's gonna be enough tension for me. So I'm gonna start with my right hand on the handle. I'm gonna step my left foot forward, my right foot back, coming down to the bottom and pulling in, okay? Let me swing around this side right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Holding that split squat at the bottom, pulling in, standing up, down, in, out, up, down, pull, and up. Good, team. Here we go. Feeling this in the front leg there, in the quad, the glute, and the hamstring. And then as I pull in, back in bicep here, keep that shoulder rolled down and back. Nice. 45 seconds on one side, then I'm gonna switch legs, switch sides in 10 seconds. Here we go. Nice and proud, pull it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick transition, all right? Other foot's forward. I'll swing around my machine here. It's so great, this machine swivels right around wherever your connection point is. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Split squat, row, stand. Split squat, row, stand. Good. I'm gonna keep my back leg right where it is, opposed to stepping forward and back. Coming down, pulling in, standing tall. Good. Again, another compound movement. Getting your lower body and your upper body at the same time here. Feeling that light up our legs and a nice strong pull. And you'll notice the rotation in my arm here. Palm starts facing down, and then palm's gonna rotate in. Shoulder blade's gonna go down and back in my back pocket. Nice proud chest. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, again, one hand is on my handle here. Okay, I'm gonna have my right hand on, so I'm gonna have my left leg as my working leg here to start. I'm gonna take a step back from my TUT trainer here. I'm gonna lean forward with a nice proud chest. Maybe I'll play around with lifting that back leg and hinge through. As I hinge forward, pulling through my front heel, proud chest, nice flat back. Watch that we're not rounded here, and squeeze that back glute. Pull yourself up. Hamstring and glute on your base leg here is where we're working. 20 seconds to go. Reach it back, drive it through. If that back leg doesn't work for you, all right, that back toe might just be on the ground in more of a kickstand deadlift position. We got 5 more seconds here. Drive it up. Inhale and exhale. All right, same thing other side, okay? So let's switch hands. Left hand forward, right hand forward. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hinge and pull. Hinge and pull, good. Again, my base leg, right now it's my right leg forward. Left hand is on the handle. Really making sure I'm squeezing my right glute to the top, stretching the back of the leg, my hamstring, and driving up. Just gonna challenge for the balance. It is a more advanced movement. Good, so if you need to have that back toe down on the ground, by all means, 15 more seconds. Now when I reach, make sure that's not pulling our shoulders, but rotating our shoulders. Fight that tension, keep your shoulders square, and drive up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, team, we're gonna have that bent over chest fly next. So I'm gonna remove one of my TUT plates here on either side so that this weight is more manageable. And we're gonna go for 30 seconds, bent over chest fly, grabbing our handle here. I'm gonna hinge forward, sending my hips back, proud chest, flat back, step away from the machine, a slight bend in the elbow here. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna pull it across and bring it in. Pull it across. So my hand is crossing the center line of my body, and I'm squeezing that right pec as I drive that hand, almost like I'm trying to serve someone a cup of coffee across my body. Right there. Big squeeze. Good. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. I'm gonna swing around to the other side here. Other hand is on, hinging down. Left hand, chest fly. 3, 2, 1, and go. Drive it across. Making sure we step out from our machine, from our TUT trainer. So we get that extension, reach, slight bend in the elbow, and then draw it across the body, squeezing the chest. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Nice work. Stay with it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. I leave that handle right where it is. Now, if you have your Swiss ball and you want to use your Swiss ball, by all means, let's get it. If you don't have it, not a problem. We can do the same exercise without it. So with our Swiss ball, feet are flat, as if I'm gonna be doing a sit-up position. Arms are straight, the ball's resting between my hands on my wrists and the tops of my thighs. I'm now going to try to pop the ball. You can see the tension created right here. And I'm gonna roll my fingers up towards the ceiling. 30 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeze and reach. Now this is not a sit-up. I'm not worried about how high I get up off the floor. I wanna see how hard you can pop that ball, and then just roll your fingertips up. You can hear the tension created in my voice. As I come up, squeeze and roll up. Good. 10 more seconds. Up. Squeeze up. You're doing the same movement without the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. I'm gonna take my Swiss ball, put it over to the side there, and we're gonna go back up to the top. That was round 1. We have 2 more rounds to get through, okay? So, I'm gonna put my plates back on here, putting it in from the bottom, bring it back up. Grab a sip of water if you need it here, team. We've got 2 more rounds. Adjust your plates as necessary. Boom, okay? Let's grab that D handle again. I'm gonna have it, my left hand's gonna start. So I'm gonna have my right leg forward, all right? Our split squat with our single arm row in 3, 2, 1, and 45 seconds starts now. Down, pull, release, stand. Down, pull, release, stand. Good, here we go. Once you find that momentum, that pattern, that little bit of flow there in that movement, stay with it. And just focus on your breathing. Focus on the tension created. All right, you can see the work being stretched out right in front of you in your TUT plates. Down, pull, release, pull, release. Good job. 10 seconds. Quick transition, only about 5 seconds to get to the other side, okay? Because the other side is nice and fresh, right? 3, 2, 1. Step forward with the left leg. Handle in the right hand. Step back with the right foot. Ready? And go. Down, pull, release, stand. There we go, team. Come on, now we got it. Good. Feeling that heat build up in our thighs there. Right here, come on. Down, pull, release, up. Get that back knee nice and low. Let's go. Good. Pull, up. Ready, 10 seconds, come on. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Quick shakeout. All right. Single arm, single leg deadlift here. All right. Grab that handle. Let's go. Switch back to the left hand. Let's have our right leg forward. Step back from the machine. Give yourself some space. And we hinge and pull. 45 seconds starts now. Go. Hinge and drive. Hinge and drive. There we go. Nice and whoop, nice and fluid, right? If we lose our balance, no problem. Come back to the standing position and start the movement over from the top. Good. Controlled movement is the name of the game here. The faster you go, the more likely it is that you're gonna lose your balance. Hinge and pull. 15 seconds to go on this right leg, and we'll switch over to the other side. Reach back, pull through. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch hands, switch feet, make it quick. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and reach back and drive through. Again, loading the back of the leg of our base leg, okay? Our front leg. I got my left leg forward right now. Reach, pull up through that heel on that same side. Don't let that handle pull and twist you. Keep your shoulders nice and square. If we need to have our back toe on the ground, no problem. Maybe we start to play around with that back toe, reaching out and tapping the floor, but the focus is right here on that base leg. Drive through. Drive through. Here we go, 10 seconds, come on. 10, 9, 8, 7. Drive it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We got that single arm bent over chest fly. Again, I'm gonna adjust my TUT plates here. This is too much weight for me to manage with a single arm movement here. So I'm gonna pop off 20 pounds per side. I'll grab my handle again, making sure my chest is parallel to the floor. I'm gonna step away from my machine just slightly here. A little bend in the elbow. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. Drive it across, drive it across. Now, if I need to have one hand on my knee for support, that's fine. A little more tension is gonna be created in our core if I bring that hand off. Making sure we're not rounding into our back here. Proud chest, pull it across. My hand is coming right across that opposite knee, not just to the center line, but right through. Good. Drive it. Reach, pull. Reach, pull. There you go. Nicely done. 10 more seconds. Let's get it. And across. And across. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm gonna swing over to the other side here. Take a couple deep breaths. Get ourselves set up. Hinging down, stepping away from our TUT trainer. Slight bend in the elbow. 3, 2, 1, and across the body. So you notice I start with my hand on my knee here. You'll notice my left hand doing the work is coming right outside my outside knee. I'm squeezing from the chest right here. Getting your breath involved. Good. Over halfway. Come on, let's go. Across and across. 15 seconds. Keep it going. Whatever pace you set, maintain it. For 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, and time. Ha, all right. Grabbing your Swiss ball there if we want it. If we don't have it here, all right, we'll simply be reaching up towards the sky. So if we don't have our Swiss ball, our feet are flat on the ground here, and we're gonna be coming up here, long in the front of the neck, proud chest, not going to my knees, going to the ceiling. Ready? 30 seconds. I'm gonna use my Swiss ball because we got it. Let's create that tension. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze, roll. Squeeze, roll to the ceiling. It's only 30 seconds and no one's counting your reps here. So create as much pressure as possible. Squeeze, exhale. Your shoulders might only come an inch off the floor. That's totally fine. Arms are straight as I squeeze the ball, reach. Here we go. Couple more reps. 3, do it with me. Squeeze up. 2, one more time. Squeeze up. 1, and relax. Okay, that was fun. Let's do it again, shall we? One more time through. All right. Quick sip of water, towel off, adjust your plates as necessary. All right. So I'm feeling a little fatigued here for our third set. So instead of grabbing the 20s and adding the 20s, I'm gonna add 10 aside, all right? You got options there with your TUT plates, all right? If you wanna go for it and add even more weight because you know it's our last round, go for it. All right, if you're like me and you feel like I wanna focus on my form here in this last set, I'm gonna bring it down just a notch here, okay? So instead of 80 pounds aside, okay, I've now got 60. You know the drill by now. Right hand's gonna start on the handle this time. Left foot forward, step 1 foot back. All right, split squat, 45 seconds with the row. 3, 2, 1, and last time. Down, pull, and up. And up, good. Drawing that handle right to the body, keeping that chest proud, eyes up. Your body will naturally follow your eyes. If your eyes start looking down, you're staring at your toe, you're gonna start to round your shoulder. So let's bring our eyes up. Let's bring our chest proud. Let's roll our shoulders back. Let's drop that back knee right down to the floor because it's the last time we gotta do it. 15 seconds, come on, let's go. Down, pull, and up. Down, pull, release, stand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Other side. One hand on. Other foot forward. Right foot's forward now. Step it back. Split squat with the row. 3, 2, 1, and down, pull, release, stand. There you go. Want to make sure that our back knee is directly underneath our hip here. If it's way behind our hip, all right, we've gone too far with that step backwards, and we're more likely to lose our balance. Good. Down, pull, release, stand. Feel the burn in the legs. Come on, keep that tension. Let's go. Come on, TUT team, together. Let's get it. Last set, best set. Every time. 10 seconds here. Then we're gonna get into those single leg deadlifts next. We work the quads. We work the glutes. We work it all here at TUT. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Okay, I'm gonna switch hands here. Right hand is on. Left leg is forward. That deadlift. 3, you ready? Come on, get up. 2, you got this. 1, and go. Hinge and pull through. Loading into my front base like hamstring, glute. Drive it through. Should feel like you're pulling yourself up from your front heel there. There it is. Good. Extending our back leg by reaching back with that heel. Squeeze that back glute as well. Good. When in doubt, add tension. Here we go. Drive through. 15 seconds. I'm talking about internal tension. I want to feel that connection from the handle, right from the top plates, through the hand, through your body, right down to the floor. 3, yep, 2, 1, and switch sides right away. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach and through. Reach and through. Good. Nicely done. Opposite leg to opposite hand. Reach back. Control on the way in. Pull through and squeeze the glute to the top. Every single rep. Squeeze it out. Let's go. 15 seconds. Oh, lost my balance there, so I'm gonna reset myself. Good. Coming down and up. Not a problem if we're losing our balance. We're challenging ourselves here. Get it back and keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Single arm chest fly, all right? I'm gonna bring it down a little bit here. Taking off my 10-pound TUT plates on either side. Quick and easy. Hand back on the handle. All right, ready? Chest proud. Superman or superwoman your chest. Here, 3, 2, 1, and go. Right across the body. Slight bend in the elbow. Tension in your shoulder. Drive that handle across. It's the last time you gotta do it, so make it count. Come on. There you go. And across. And across. Stretch out those TUT plates. Come on. Full range of motion. Yep. 10, 9, 8, 7, stay with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're working, team. Here we go. The finish line is in sight. You can see it. You can smell it. You can taste it. But that's just the sweat getting in my mouth there, a little salty. Come on, team, let's go. 45 seconds. Come on, and across. Yep. Whatever you got left, let's make it count. Come on, TUT team. Push it. Right across. Right across. 20 seconds. You can do anything for 20 seconds here. Across the body. Big squeeze. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're not done yet. All right? We still got our sit-ups with our Swiss ball, okay? So here's your last 30 seconds. Big finale, big finish. All right? Now, the big finish here at TUT is how much tension you can create, not how fast you can move, okay? So give me the finale of tension. The hardest squeeze you can manage, and roll up and touch the ceiling. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Roll it up, back down. Squeeze. Roll it up, back down. Good. Exhale as you reach for the ceiling. Good, there it is. Squeeze, 15 seconds. All together now. Squeeze, and up. Squeeze, and up. For 5. There it is, for 4. Up, for 3, 2, 1, and time. There we go, Swiss ball to the side. You made it, team. Awesome job. Let's flip over onto our front. If your Swiss ball is just rolling around like crazy, just let it go, okay? It doesn't matter, you're done. You don't need it anymore. Kick it across the room, all right? Let's get ourselves right where we started, on our hands and knees. You're gonna meet me in that down dog position here as we pedal our feet out, stretch the backs of the legs, breathe. Good. Give yourself an imaginary pat on the back. Great job today, team. Let's lift our right heel up towards the sky, bring it through, meet me in that figure 4 or pigeon stretch. Nice proud chest, and maybe I'll dip my chest down towards the floor. Maybe I come onto my forearms. Maybe you hang out right exactly where you were. There you go, full body. Love it. Bring those hands back up. Push the floor away. Back knee's going to lift. Step it back. Back in that down dog position. Same thing other side. Left heel up towards the sky. Bring it through and across. Left knee's gonna be behind the left hand. Maybe we come down to our forearms and just breathe. Stretch out those hips. Well done today, team. Thanks again for joining me for another TUT training session. Bring those hands back up. Step it back. Down dog again. Let's send our right leg back up towards the sky. It's gonna come right in between both hands. Drop that back knee to the floor. Interlock your fingers, drive your hips forward. Slight back bend if you want it. And just breathe. Good. On your next exhale, bring your hands to either side of your front foot. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Step your front foot back. Down dog. Other side. Reach up. Step it through. Drop the knee down. Interlock the fingers. And extend it up towards the ceiling. Drive those hips forward and through. And breathe. On your next exhale, your hands are going to come down either side of your foot. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee. Step your front foot back. Walk your hands back towards your toes. Come up slowly to a standing position. I'm going to have one hand on my TUT trainer. I'm going to open up away and just stretch out the chest. Breathe. From all those single arm chest flies that we did there today, making sure palm is wrapped around machine with our thumb up. We open up the chest and the bicep. We'll come around to the other side. Open up the chest and the bicep. Rotate away from our TUT trainer. Breathe. And gently release. Meet me in the front of your mat. Interlock your fingers one time. Feet together. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, let it all go down towards the ground. Roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. And that is it. Your full body TUT class Coach Connor here signing off. Can't wait to see you next time. Stay tuned. And as always, stay under tension. Team, we'll see you next time. Cheers.